there were rumors, Drew. There were rumors there that the reason why Bea became Binibining Pilipinas International because he was handpicked himself by Mr. Hashimoto, and then they kind of connected that to the fact that you also won Miss International because of that. But
No,
no,
I
like,
wish. I wish.
we have to clear that out. Mr.
Yeah.
Hashimoto was not anymore the owner of Miss International when
No.
Bea
Yeah.
competed in Miss International that same year. It was already turned over to Akemi Shimomura, and as a matter of fact, Mr. Hashimoto has nothing to do with Miss International right now.
No. He sold it right after how many years of handling it?
More
I
than
think he
30.
gave it. Yeah.
It's more like a
Um.
turnover of responsibility. Yeah.
Yes. And I am Miss Akimi's first queen. She said
Yeah.
I'm her first daughter. That's what she said. And you know the fun part when Mr. What was his name again? Hakimoto?
Hashimoto.
Hashimoto.
Hashimoto. When Mr. Hashimoto was crowning me, he whispered to me, I asked for you. I asked for number one. That's what he said. I asked for you. I asked for number one. That's what I was like, and then in my head, I was like, oh my God, winner! Ibigay mo na. Ibigay mo na.
Yeah, because
And
there were
then,
rumors back then, diba, na
yeah, oh, I
for the
was like
number
so
one.
happy. I was so happy when I found out that he was the organizer. But then 2 months before the Miss International, it was a turnover, right? It was it 2 months, 3 months. I think around October, September was when Akimi got the franchise of
Officially.
Miss International.
Officially, yeah, because the
Yeah.
plan then, like people probably don't know about this, but the plan back then was to hold the Miss International pageant in the Philippines in 2013.
Mhm.
So that's why the ICA kept coming back and forth to Manila to try to finalize that
Yeah. I
proposal.
tried I tried to actually we had meetings, Miss Araneta and the team, with the girls and we went to like the La Lopez's in ABS-CBN. Oh, I get to sit down with the big bosses of ABS-CBN. I met them. I dined with them. I laughed with them. We had parties in there. But you know what? It wasn't a big priority then
Mhm.
because I guess they spent so much for Binibini that year.
Because it's the 50th year.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess like they just wanted to relax for a bit because it's too soon, like there's only a few months
Mhm.
until Miss International. That's why the Miss International got pushed back till December,
Till December.
right? Yeah.
So
But
actually, there would
yeah,
have been no Miss International that year until Akemi just came to the rescue.
Mm.
came to the
So
rescue.
that's
Oh
why,
my
like, we really
God.
have to appreciate the current owner. Waspa, Miss Dandy House. A lot of people didn't know that story actually, but there wouldn't have been a Miss International, but that year maybe
I didn't even know.
Miss International would have ended in 2012. That's it. That was the end of Miss International.
Oh my God, I would have been the
Yeah,
last Miss International Philippines.
yeah, but there wouldn't have been a
Did
pageant
it.
actually. But
I,
again,
I would have hated it.
because she's like, hey, she's been involved with Miss International for so many years as a judge and
Yeah.
sponsor. She was in China judging the event with, during the time of Krista Kleiner, Diane Netsch. She was
Mm.
there. And then when she found out that it's not going to push through anymore because they keep on pushing it later, further and further until, okay, Manila is not going to host the pageant. And then what's going to happen? So no, there would be no Miss International. And then Akim was like, no, after all these years of that she's been involved, and then she felt so bad that the girls who actually like dream to become a part of this won't be able
Yeah.
to realize their dreams. Then that's the reason why she took over, and
She
Hashimoto,
saved.
after so many years of leading the ICA, just turned it over, and then of course that comes along with it the financial responsibility. So that's why your pageant was only good for like 9 or 10 days back then because
Hmm.
everyone was not so prepared.
Yeah, it
Makoto
was
was
like
not
a two
prepared.
weeks.
Makoto just entered the company and then he was like suddenly, I'm in Miss International. This is not what I
He was
for.
freaking out.
He was freaking
He was my
out.
chaperone after. He
Yeah,
was my
so
chaperone after.
nobody really knew what to do back then, but somehow it pulled through, and we had you as our winner.
Mm.
Yes, I know. I'm so happy.
So just to clear things out, people probably didn't know about this, but here it is,
Yes.
all
I
out.
didn't even know. I didn't even know about this.
Because they were not so vocal about it because it was a very sensitive year because we have also the previous year 2012 Miss International had some sort of a scandal as well. So like
Yes.
which problem would you shoot first? So it was just so
Yes.
complicated, but the main priority back then were the girls and the delegates who were expected to come to Japan and to compete in Miss
Hmm.
International. That's the main priority. It has always been, even until now. So
Hmm.
like just so many complicated stuff going on around the organization. And here we are.
Yeah.
So now, before I move forward to your Miss International journey, I just want to ask, what was your most memorable moment as a Binibini title holder?
My
PR
most
back then had a lot of interesting stories
yeah.
during your time. So,
So there
for
were
you,
so
ano yung
many.
pinaka-memorable?
There were so many. There's a lot of memories as a candidate. I became really, really close friends. I've met my tribe. Until now, I'm still good friends. And I told them that they're going to be godmoms of my future children. So I met my tribe of women. Until now, I'm close friends. And then I think the second would be I really